morning. Today is April 21st, 1999. Welcome to The View. I'm Carol Smith.
I'm Bertha Brown.
I'm Jennifer Hill.
And I'm Sylvia Fox.
Today we are mourning the loss of the victims of the Columbine High School shooting.
It was a horrible tragedy that took place yesterday morning.
Many news sites gave false information regarding the shooting. Here at The View, we're going to clear things up.
Columbine High School is located in Littleton, Colorado, the site where two shooters, Eric Hallex, age 18, and Dylan Klebold, 17, entered the school carrying fire.
The teenagers had homemade bombs, a carbine rifle, a semi-automatic handgun, a sawed-off shotgun, double-barrel sawed-off shotgun, and a variety of knives.
The bomb tally was absurd. They had 48 carbon dioxide bombs, 27 pipe bombs, 11 1.5-gallon propane bombs, 7 gas bombs, and 2 20-pound propane bombs.
Dylan fired a total of 67 rounds, while Eric nearly doubled his total by firing 121 rounds.
The teens wore trench coats to hide all of their weapons. CNN reported yesterday that they were members of a small group of outcasts at the school known as the Trench Coat Mafia. This report is false. Dylan and Eric had no affiliation with the Trench Coat Mafia. They asked who were.
We have a student from Columbine High School here to discuss a first-hand account of the attack. Please welcome Gerald Swish.
Good morning, Gerald Swish. Thanks for being with us today. I know you and all your peers have been through a lot the past day or so. How are you doing?
The school's still in shock, you know. It's pretty chaotic with everything that's been happening. Nothing's going to be the same.
Gotcha.
I can only imagine. Now, did you know Dylan or Eric?
Yeah, they were in my bowling class. It was mainly just them two alone. They weren't really like talking to people. They were more, they were very quiet.
So you would never expect them to do something like this?
I wouldn't expect anyone to do something like this. Like that was very upsetting to watch and be a part of.
Why do you think they did it?
Well, a lot of people told me that that they were getting bullied, and they were very quiet. I would think so too. My friend was in the library when they shot up the library, and she said that the person was that they yelled for anyone with a white cap to stand up, and all the jocks wore those, so they were probably the bullies.
The two were an outcast, though. Dylan attended prom the weekend before the massacre. Eric was a ladies' man with multiple girlfriends.
You know, it's very interesting that people are saying Dylan and Eric targeted certain people. Like you said, they were only after jocks. I've heard that they weren't racist. The victims were all random. Only one African-American boy was killed, so clearly it was not a race issue.
If you feel uncomfortable, you don't have to answer. But did you know anyone who was killed?
Yeah, my teacher, Mr. Sanders, he was killed. Sorry, it was very hard. He was very nice to everyone, and he wasn't mean. He was very good. He helped everyone succeed, and it was horrible watching that.
I'm so sorry for your loss. Thank you, Gerald Swish, for joining us today on The View.
We have a segment on our show today asking students from Columbine and other schools how they feel about the Columbine shooting.
Yeah, what happened at the high school was something that I never forget. Something that totally changed my life and just made me so upset, and something I'll never be able to get over.
Yesterday was unbelievable. I mean, we were all terrified. We just heard gunshots and then we were just rushed out. First, you just stood and you're like, maybe my first initial reaction was just to call my parents and tell them I love them. But school will never feel the same again.
As a teacher from another high school, how do you respond to the Columbine shooting?
It makes me fearful that something like that could happen here or anywhere at any time, and it really makes me feel sad for the kids who felt that that was the only way they could get noticed and get attention, because I think a lot of kids in high school get kind of left behind in the shuffle because classes are big and there's so many kids in the school. They probably just felt left out and like no one paid them attention.
So yesterday we had a soccer game and we didn't have our 4 best players because they were lost in the Columbine shooting. It was tough, but we got through it and we won it for them. It's very emotional, but I think it helped us win the game because they they were with us the whole time, even though they actually weren't with us. And yeah.
As a teacher from another high school, how do you respond to the Columbine High School shooting?
Well, first, I'm just really upset, like we all are, about the tragic loss of life at Columbine. And I would hope that here at Freehold Township that our safety measures and our teachers' rapport with the students would help prevent a situation like that. So at this point, I'm not afraid to go to school or go to work. I think this is just an isolated incident, and hope that it doesn't happen again.
My friend from track was killed by one of the shooters last week. I don't even know how to explain it. It's just it's weird because one minute they're there and then it's a little hard for me.
Thank you for watching today. May all those who suffered from the tragedy get past this soon.
If you feel uncomfortable, you don't have to answer, but
It was scary, you know. Me and my girlfriend were just making out in the lunchroom, and suddenly there was like an explosion. We hit the deck, you know, scurried under a table.
I was in lunch, and all of a sudden, the teachers are like, "Get down, get down." It's an experience I'll never forget for the rest of my life.
We're here with Chase Berkowitz and Sumi Sanchetti, survivors of the Columbine shooting. Tell us about it.
It was truly a traumatic experience. It was a life-changing experience. Nothing like I've ever been in before. It's really changed my perspective on things and dampens my mood. The light that I've had, everything in my life is totally different now. That was great.
Alright, so just like 2 days ago, me and Chase went out to Burger King with our friend Joe. And that day we had a great time. I can't do this.
Chip that we would. Oh, God.